If I got my guests in the building, welcome everybody. Emoji J, everyone. Hello, guys. Guys, this is Heart Rate. One sec. Welcome to Heart Rate. I'm your boy Ace Marsh, your host. We got three awesome guests today. We're going to introduce them shortly. This is a featured show, guys. I believe next week is going to be the first featured episode. So thank you for everyone that got me here and along my journey. And thank you for everyone that pushed me to go for my top badge. We just received that last week. So shout out to all y'all for the support. Guys, please be respectful in the chat and comments. No swearing, no drinking or smoking for any of my guests. And thank you to the gifters and everyone that's here in the comments. I appreciate y'all. I won't be able to acknowledge the comments or the gifts throughout the show, but I see you and I appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. Let's get this show started. If my three guests can request a box, you're going to be coming in individually. So we're going to do one by one, but keep your requests there and I'll have you in when it's your time. Other than that, guys, can we run some hearts up in this chat? It's Friday. It is Friday. Let's go. Run some hearts up in the chat. Hello. Come on now. Who's here? We got Papa Bear first, guys. This guy's an awesome dude. Please hit him with a favorite. Hit myself with a favorite. Hit my awesome admins with a favorite. We got Emoji J, my beautiful girl Pocahontas. We've got Dreammaker, and we've got Beard Raider and Deadshot. So hit them all with a favorite if y'all want to be on the show. Please. Hit them in the DMs. But let's get this started. We got Papa Bear first. What's up, Papa Bear? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. Let's get started, guys. This is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our first featured guest today is Papa Bear. Papa Bear sings, and he's going to explain to you who he is right now, when he streams, how long he's been on the app, and tell us a little bit about yourself, my man.
Cool.
Thank you for being here, by the way.
Hey, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. And I've been streaming since August of 2021, maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'll be hitting 3 years this August.
Awesome.
And I stream at various times. I've had a regular show for a while on third Thursdays at 3 at open mic, which may start up again. Took a break for a while because of health concerns. But I generally stream at random times. I'm a bit of a box, visitor. We'll say visitor.
Box visitor, okay.
Being respectful of the whole new featured show thing.
Yep. I appreciate that. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, great. Well, thanks for being here. I know you've got a pretty wild story to share with everyone. So I hope y'all are ready to hear Papa Bear's story. It's definitely going to get your heart racing. I know it's close to home for him as well. So, please be respectful, guys. No rude comments. And Papa Bear, sorry. Take the floor. The stage is yours, man.
Yeah, thank you. And then, tonight, is it tonight? Yeah, tonight at midnight, we'll be on Groovy's game show as the reigning returning champ from last week. So stop by Groovy's later. All right, so my story starts when I was 14 years old, and I was an altar boy at my church, and I'm not going to do any of the details. We'll just leave it at that. But moving forward, I ended up dealing with a lot of PTSD and periodically would have flashbacks. And I'd gone for quite a while without having a flashback. And then 2 summers ago, maybe last summer, I had a big flashback and it really threw me off. I was kind of messed up for a while because I thought I was past all that. And I went straight to victim land and pity party, and I'm like, I know my life isn't fair, and I was just having a rough time. And my best closest friend on the app here was having none of my pity party,
right?
And got actually annoyed with me. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't get annoyed with me? I've got PTSD, I'm having flashbacks, you can't be annoyed with me. She's like, well, I get that, but why don't you just fight? And I was like, yeah, but okay, let me listen. This is my best friend, the person I trust probably more than anybody other than immediate family. I will listen to them and not argue. And I went, okay, she's got a point. I'm gonna listen to that, and did my best to work out of the funk, and I'm doing pretty good. And a month or so later, I'm singing a song. I was in Hanemu's open mic.
Okay.
And I'm singing this song called Come Join the Murder by the White Buffalo. It's a theme song for Sons of Anarchy.
Okay.
One of my viewers recommended it. I loved it when I heard it. I'm playing it and I'm digging playing it. But for some reason that day, I'm singing it in her stream and I'm noticing just how much religious symbolism there is in there. You know, come join the murderer, come fly with black, you'll touch the hand of God. But there's so, and I was tripping. I was like, oh my God, I can't deal with this. I'm gonna have to leave. I'm getting triggered by this song. And then I got upset because it's like, I love this song. And yet another thing that what happened is taken from me is this song that I love so much. And I'm halfway through the song and I'm just about to just be like, stop the song in the middle, which I've never done, and be like, okay, I got to go, sorry, bye, and exit the stream.
Yeah.
And just before I stop the song, my friend pops into the stream and I see she's appeared. I'm like, or she's joined. I'm like, oh my God, I can't just quit right now because she just got done kicking my butt about fighting instead of giving in.
Yep.
Let's dive forward. And we're going to do the song. We're going to finish the song. And it was the most amazing experience because I took a situation where I felt like, you know, triggered and a victim to it, and I have to give up and I don't have an out. And because of her very fortunate presence at just the right moment.
Everything happens for a reason, right? Everything happens for a reason. I mean,
I really do. I feel like that was just a clear sign from the universe that I'm on a good path because
you got good people around you too, right?
That too. And this is someone who, she's from the Philippines, and early on in our friendship, there's a couple days where she wasn't responding, and I'm like, why is she not responding? And I'm starting to get a little annoyed. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. I'm sure she's got a good reason. Hopefully she's okay. I'm going to assume the best until I hear. And 2 days later, she responds. I'm like, hi, how you doing? And she goes, yeah. And she told me, she goes, I just want to let you know, I didn't respond on purpose. I was like, oh, okay. And she goes, I know that you struggle with overthinking. And I know I struggle with overthinking. And she was right on. She goes, I just want to give you a chance to practice. Not overthinking.
I think I like that. That's a good friend right there.
It was amazing. Anybody else, I probably would have been like, oh, well, fine, blah, 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 blah. But when she did it, it was so clear that this was an act of love.
Yeah.
And it was one of those moments where it's like, yeah. And because of what happened to me, I deal with a lot of trust issues. And she's been a great experience for me in that she's never given me a reason to not trust her. It doesn't mean I don't find times where I don't trust her. And we've talked about this. We've joked about this. I said, I always trust you except for when I don't. But when I don't trust you, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with what happened to me.
Right.
And I actually had a diagram up for a while, a little workflow. It's like, are you having an upset with, or you have an issue with? And if it's yes, then it's like, do you trust her? It's like, yes. And it says, no problem. And it says, are you having an issue with her? No, great, no problem. And it was just my constant reminders. When I had an issue with her, it was, in this particular case, almost always my issue based on what happened to me and the trust issues I was having from it. And, I've gotten much better about that. She's been a great, great friend. Her name, if you're looking for her, is Anzel. She's my top gifter. I'm her top gifter. She'd be a great person to come check out her streams. She could use the support. Sorry, got to do a little plug there.
Yeah, no, please. You're always welcome to. That's what this is for. Is this show is for you guys to come share your story. I see that you're almost at your 5K faves too, guys. So please hit Papa Bear with a fave. Did you want to sing us a song before you go?
I was going to sing the actual song that inspired this story.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, guys. If y'all are here in the building and you guys want to hear Papa Bear sing a song and play us a little guitar, y'all put a heart or a 1 in the chat, guys. Let's go. This is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh, guys. This is every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have 3 awesome featured guests today. Next week, we've got some awesome guests lined up as well, so don't miss it. We got a special surprise next week. Today, you're going to really enjoy the second portion of this show, guys, because we have a wild situation that I'm going to put you guys in. You got to answer. But for now, like I said, every Friday at 4 p.m., guys, this is Heart Rate. After the show today, guys, we have 4 live DJs lined up for the longest fave party on the app. It's an 8-hour-long fave party. We start at 5 p.m. and we run right till 1 in the morning. So stick around, get your faves up, and let's go. Please be respectful in the chat. Papa Bear, take it away.
Here we go. Come Join the Murder from the White Buffalo, a very different version, but and I think you'll notice at some point where the attitude of the song shifts. There's a blackbird perched outside my window. I hear him calling, I hear him sing. He burns me with his eyes of gold to embers. He sees all my sins, he reads my soul. One day that bird, he spoke to me, like Martin Luther, like Pericles. Come join the murder, come fly with black. We'll give you freedom from the human trap. Come join the murder, soar on my wings. You'll touch the hand of God, he'll make you king. He'll make you king. Woo! On a blanket made of woven shadows, flew up to heaven on a raven's glide. These angels have turned my wings to wax now. I felt like Judas, grace tonight. And on that day he lied to me, like Martin Luther, like Pericles. Come join the murder, come fly with black. We'll give you freedom from the human trap. Come join the murder, soar on my wings. You'll touch the hand of God, he'll make you king. He'll make you king. I walk among the children of my fathers, the broken wings, betrayal's cost. They call to me but never touch my heart now. I am too far, I am too lost. All I can hear is what he spoke to me, like Martin Luther, like Pericles. Come join the murder, come fly with black. We'll give you freedom from the human trap. Come join the murder, soar on my wings. You'll touch the hand of God, he'll make you king. He'll make you king. So now I curse that raven's fire. You made me hate, you made me burn. He laughed aloud as he flew from Eden. You always knew, you never learned. That crow no longer sings to me, like Martin Luther or Pericles. Come join the murder, come fly with black. We'll give you freedom from the human trap. Come join the murder, soar on my wings. You'll touch the hand of God, he'll make you king. Come join the murder, come fly with black. We'll give you freedom from the human trap. Come join the murder, soar on my wings. You'll touch the hand of God, he'll make you king. He'll make you king.
Guys, that's Papa Bear Sings. Please hit him with a favorite. Papa Bear, I'm going to ask you to jump out of the box. Yep. Thanks for performing, and then re-request because I'm going to have you in for the second portion of the show. Thank you for sharing your story, guys. This is Heart Rate every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with your host, Ace Marsh. Your boy right here. Hello. Shout out to all you guys for being here. I see you all joining. I see you guys sending gifts and commenting. I appreciate y'all. I can't really acknowledge you guys in the comments, but I do see you, and I will thank you after the show. Shout out to the top 3 gifters. We got Flirty Danny, Top Badge, Boss Baby, and we've got the beautiful, awesome Pocahontas. Shout out to the rest of you guys for being here. And yes, this is a featured show. We'll be officially featured, I believe, next week. So thank you all for being a part of my journey. Let's get this rocking. Let's get this rolling. We have our second guest up here, guys. None other than Sunny. Hello. Oh, there we go. Hello, Sunny. How you doing?
I am wonderful. How are you? How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Not a problem.
And
thank you.
Let's start off, Sunny. Just tell us who you are, how long you've been on the app, what you got going on, like what we can find in your stream, the whole 9 yards. You know what I mean?
I'm always in the street somewhere. But hello, everybody. I am Sunny. I primarily, since the divorce, am on the other side, but I'm trying to get that balance together because I do still have a featured show over here on Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern called Reinvented with Sunny, where I take leftovers and I cook it in a different method, add some herbs and spices, new veggies or fruits and stuff, and and just redo it. Like you take that baked chicken and you make you some shepherd's pie, or you make you some chicken tacos, or you make you a chicken tortilla soup, that kind of stuff, So I just take leftovers, keep you from making, those fast food runs like that extra rice. You can make a cilantro fried rice, a regular shrimp fried rice, pineapple fried rice, whatever, just show you how to take some old things and stop throwing it away, and just make new stuff out of it. But what I do, I am a streamer. I've been on app probably like 2 years, but if you add all my continual weekly streaming up, I've probably streamed like 10 months altogether, because I would start and stop, didn't know if I liked it. Yeah, I had a major surgery 2 months right after I started streaming, so then that took me out for like 4 months. So I do a lot of things like, it's like we're still together but not together. I'm over Black History Month events on the app. I was when we were together. I was co-chair. On the other side, I handled the entire month of celebration and content. For the month, myself and DJ Swift Hands, we host something called Connect 100. And because he has the capability of having a party in multiple streams at one time. So we went from having a 3-stream fave party to a 4 to a 6. So he can be in 6 streams at the same time having the same party. And the idea behind that is give 100 faves, get 100 faves, and the winner, whoever would get their 100 first, would get in touch with me and they get a free party from DJ. I do something on Tuesday nights called Taboo Topics, where we have a lot of hush need to be talked about, but don't get talked about topics.
It's like the tea party.
Yeah, we have like, is there one true religion? Can a woman raise a boy to be a man? Dealing with family trauma.
When is this? Because I need to come to this. When is this?
Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. So actually, next Tuesday is the topic. Next Tuesday is being transgender and dating. So we will be doing that next week. Quick Diva, Flirty Danny, and Taco will be my guest for that.
I was gonna say I got a big community, LGBTQ, whatever. I don't know the language, but the whole the gay community and everything, and trans community. There's a lot of them in here, so I'm sure they'll definitely show up for that.
I do a lot of things on, for mental health awareness. I do Old School and Brown Liquor on Friday nights. I do a motivational Sunday, which is gospel music.
You involved. You definitely out here in the street.
I'm in the street.
Well, let's get started. I mean, dang, I think you could go all night and tell us what you're going to do. So y'all just pull up and hit Sunny with a favorite. Check her out. She's got her own featured show. She's got a bunch of other things that she's involved with. She'd be everywhere. So make sure you hit her with a fave. I know I've seen you everywhere, so I know that's true.
Right.
But anyways, Sunny, without further ado, let's get into your story here.
All right, now tell me. Story. You decide. Do you want a funny story or you want a kind of story?
I mean, whatever you think is going to get our hearts pumping the most.
Heart pump. See, because they had told me fun. I had a story, then somebody told me funny. Okay, so let me get and if I have enough time, maybe I can get them quick. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Well, I'll have you back on the show once it's featured too. I'll have you back on the show. We're featured next week, so officially.
Say that again.
This show is going to get it's featured. It's building the banner, so it's featured next week.
Okay.
And then from there on out. So I'm gonna have you all my guests back on when it's featured, so I can get you.
Oh, gotcha. Look, I always have a story. All right. So one that gets your heart racing the most, because I am one of those that they say, the sixth eye or a witch and that kind of stuff, But I dib and dab in those things. I have some extra gifts that not everybody has, right? And I am an independent IT contractor, right? So I was heading to this job. And I had never been there before. And I was like, I started feeling really, really weird, right? On my way to this job. And all of a sudden, I look at my GPS. And your GPS is going to tell you turn here, turn there. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, it turns and it starts giving me the landmarks. I'm trying to figure out why it's giving me all the landmarks. But so I'm looking at it constantly now, and the next thing that it shows, it says such and such cemetery. All right, and for purposes of I can't remember the name of, we're gonna say A&A. It says A&A Cemetery, right? Okay. So I'm like, okay, cool. But I don't know why my GPS is doing this. So I keep riding, and I'm still feeling really weird. And now my breathing starts to get like I started getting really deep breathing, really, really deep.
While you're in the cemetery?
No, I'm not even going to the cemetery. I'm driving. The cemetery came up on my GPS.
Oh.
Right. So my breathing is just like, and everything is starting to do a little slowdown, right? Uh-oh. So it's this little rickety like bridge thing is coming up. Maybe 200 feet long, right? So I'm on a 55. I get to come, I'm close, like I'm here and I can see the beginning of the bridge. I look over to my left in my peripheral and I see this tree stump. And it's a tree stump that's only like about 6 feet tall, but it's huge, right? Mm-hmm. And it has all these knots all around the tree, right?
Trees like that. They're weird looking.
Right. And mind you, I'm doing 55. I can see the beginning of the bridge. I still have not hit the bridge. Mm-hmm. All right. So I see this and it's like everything got in slow motion and I turn back and I can still see the bridge. And I'm still finally on the bridge. I'm on the bridge. I'm looking to the right. I see the water. I'm looking to the left and I'm seeing the water. And I'm still on this 100, maybe 200 foot bridge at 55 miles an hour. And I'm still not going through. Now my breathing is like.
So you're not moving? You're just there, but you're moving.
Right. Am I moving? Am I not moving? I didn't know what was going on. It was like I was suspended. But my breathing was it was so smooth. My breathing was just like this. And I'm like, it felt like I was floating. And then all of a sudden I could see, it's like I could see behind me and I could see all these little faces was behind me. It was just hundreds of little faces were popping up. I'm looking ahead, but I could see behind me, right? I still have not gotten across this bridge.
Did you take some special stuff or something?
No, I work in IT. We have to do drug screening. No,
I'm just making
nothing.
sure. I don't know if this was like a
Nothing.
hallucination.
And all I'm still like, oh, I'm just praying internally. I'm like, I don't know what is happening. I don't know what is happening. And then all of a sudden, out of the side of where past the bridge, almost past the bridge, the biggest buck I've seen in my life,
like deer,
came out.
Okay.
Huge, was as big as my car. Huge. I drive a small SUV. It was huge because you know where the dividing line, where you got two-way traffic, in the dividing line, the buck was from the dividing line to the end of the road. It was huge, huge, and I could look at eye to eye. I didn't have to look down, eye to eye. And it had all these beautiful patches on it, beautiful brown patches. And all of it was just like shimmery, you know? And we just locked. I'm still on the bridge, y'all. I'm still on the bridge.
Still on the, wait, so the buck at the end of the bridge?
Yes. The buck was at the end of the bridge, came out,
So
and was at
it's
the
staring
end.
at you while you're seeing faces like all.
And I'm still on the bridge. And I'm still on the bridge. And I did not want, I'm just holding my steering wheel. I'm just stuck because I'm like, I don't know what to do. What is going on? I don't know what's happening. Why is this happening? And I'm still on the doggone bridge. Yeah. And
So
then
how
the
did this,
buck
what
just,
happened? I'm curious what happened.
we just lock eyes. And then the buck decides to go on and go across. And then I'm across the bridge. And then I pass the bridge. And then my breathing gets really fast for a minute, and then it got shallow all over again. And I was like, and I look, first thing I'm doing, right? Because I'm like, I've been on this bridge forever. I look down at my speedometer, I'm at like 57. So I never took my foot off the gas. I just could not get off that bridge. And some of you all may know Uma. Y'all know Uma B on here?
Yeah, she top badge Uma?
Yes.
Yeah.
Top badge
I
Uma.
think she's actually coming on my show next.
Yes. And Uma has been my advisor, so to speak, for a while. And she'll tell people Sunny is a medium, Sunny is a this, Sunny is that. She's a healer.
Well,
and all that.
you definitely had some kind of something.
I got to where I parked. I got to where I had to go in the parking lot, and I messaged her. I said, sis, all caps, exclamation points. I said, I need to talk to you sometime today when I get home. Something just happened, and I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I call her when I get home, and I tell her a little bit. And she said, Sunny, I can tell you right now what happened. She said, those notches that you saw, those were souls of people who had died in that area. Those faces that you saw, those were souls that had died in that area. And she said, but the thing is, she said, what I'm seeing is that the slave owner was not a mean one. You know, he wasn't a mean person. And he used to ride his horse over that bridge every day. So that would explain my feeling like I'm not in the car anymore. They kind of going with the wind thing, because he used to stay there. He used to ride to that bridge and just look out at the water. So what I do, well, she told me what it was and everything. And she said, this is something that may only happen to you once. You transitioned into a whole nother level, da-da-da-da-da. She said, just relax. I said, let me tell you, I already got the candles going and everything else. She said, that's exactly what you need to do. But when I got up, I looked up that cemetery, and sure enough, it was a slave cemetery.
It was a what cemetery?
A slave cemetery.
Wow. I just got goosebumps, yo.
Right.
So those were all the faces.
It was a slave cemetery.
You were seeing all the faces of the slaves that died there.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That's
I
wild.
could never forget. And when I'm telling the story, I can see the buck, and I can see the people still here, and I can see the stump with the little knots on it. I can still see it, just like it just happened.
That's crazy. You know what? That's definitely one of the coolest stories I've heard on the show. So thank you.
I got a bunch of them.
Oh man,
Hey,
I'm
MC.
and freaked and got the goosies and hey, I don't even know. Guys, hello everyone.
Yeah.
Please hit Sunny with a favor. She just told us a really spooky but definitely heart pumping situation that she went through. It got my heart pumping.
Took me 10 minutes to get across that bridge.
It took her 10 minutes to get across that bridge. Yeah, she told us the whole story from detail to detail, and that's what we want here, guys. So if y'all want to be on this show, please hit up my awesome admins with a favorite and a DM. We got Emoji J, Beard Raider, we've got Pocahontas, we've got Dreammaker, and we've got Deadshot. So please hit any of them up if you guys want to be on this show. This is Sunny. Please hit her with a favorite. She's got lots of cool stuff coming up. Thank you for sharing, Sunny.
You want me to exit out?
Get you to jump out and then re-request.
Gotcha.
We got our third guest coming up right now, guys. None other than Mr. Fix-It Brad himself. He's going to be coming in to share his story. Our third guest, and then we're going to jump into the awesome scenario portion of the show. Hello. If y'all can run up some chat right now with some hearts or a 1 if you hear. I want to see those hearts and hearts. And thank you for the gifts, guys. I cannot acknowledge all the gifts and the comments while I am running the show because this is a featured show. So please be respectful and, just be nice in the comments, guys. Okay. None other than our next guest, Mr. Fix-It. This is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh every Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a fave party after this, the longest fave party on the app from 5 p.m. Round after, we got Top Badge, Vinny Vince starting on the decks, and we're going to keep it rolling. But none other than Mr. Fix-It Brad himself. Can you please introduce yourself, tell us who you are, when you go live, all that kind of fun stuff. Thank you for being here, sir.
Like Ace said, Mr. Fix-It. I go live random times during the day. On Thursdays right now, I'm doing a show that I'm trying to get featured at 5 p.m. Called Fix-It's Corner. Please come check it out.
Awesome. So what's it called? Sorry?
Fix-It's Corner.
Fix-It's Corner. Okay, so what's it about? You want to tell us what it's about?
It's about people coming in telling us stories about things that they've built and they're proud of, or
cool.
if they've tried to fix something and it went terribly wrong. And then I will be doing a segment in it where I actually fix something.
Nice. So are you, like, for your name obviously is relative to what you do in life, I'm guessing. So are you a repairman of some sort?
I'm a maintenance tech.
Maintenance tech. Okay. Oh, awesome. So that makes sense. Guys, thank you for all the gifts. I see you. Appreciate y'all. Anyways, Mr. Fix-It, I've known you for quite some time. We haven't really got a chance to really meet each other, but I'm glad that we're starting to come together more. I've heard nothing but awesome stuff about you on the app. And guys, please hit him with a favorite. This is Mr. Fix-It. Y'all ready to hear his story? Let's go. Take the floor, sir.
All right. So I'm going to start out with a story from when I was a kid, probably about 10, 11 years old.
Okay.
We went to a campground. And I was one of those kids that wanted to be on the BMX bikes all the time. So I had this really nice one. It was gold and black. And I loved this bike. It was like my baby. I'd polish it. I'd paint it. So on a day, I think it was like in the middle of June, like June 15th, where I'm out riding my bike with friends. And they said, oh, well, we found this really cool hill. Let's go down this hill. So we're riding around trying to find this hill. We finally find it. And it's one of those steep hills. It's going down straight like this. So I watch my one friend go down. He's going down, hits a bump. I see him jump his bike. I said, oh, that's cool. I'm going to try that. So I go and riding down the hill. I start pedaling as fast as I can, fast as my little feet will go. And I hit that bump. I go flying. The bike stays on the ground.
Oh, no.
I'm still holding on to the handlebars. I'm on the front of the bike. I got a brush burn all the way down my leg. I couldn't get up. My friends thought I was paralyzed. One of them ran back to my parents got them. My dad came with the truck. He didn't want to move me. We had the ambulance there. Come find out, there's just a scratch. I was too much of a baby to stand up and walk away from it.
So you were just laying there, and all you had to do is just get up.
Yeah.
I'm dead. The ambulance came and everything.
Yep.
Was everyone mad at you after? Were they mad at you, or were they just concerned?
they're concerned. They started touching me, moving my legs. They moved my leg and they bent it and felt it. They said, "Oh, it's not broken."
That's hilarious. I love that. I love that for you, that you just played the part and everything. You know what? It hits close to home hearing about the BMX and the trailer park, because I grew up with my parents having a cottage, and our cottage was a trailer in a trailer park with all the community. And like, it was a private campground, and us kids used to rip around on the BMX, and it was all dirt, rocky road. So we'd skid marks and like,
Yep.
I know, and hit the jumps. And I have tons of stories of crashing into trees on the trails, and you name it, man. I've done it. Like, it's wild. And I used to go to summer camp, and we actually took mountain biking lessons, and we actually mountain biked the area where Jurassic Park and the raptors were filming and running in the bushes, like that short
That's
grass.
cool.
So we mountain biked through those areas in Ontario. It's way up in Ontario, up north, and it was wild, man. We used to see super cool animals out there, and like moose and bear while you're mountain biking through. It was really sweet. So thank you for sharing that story. I know you wanted to share another story too, didn't you?
I can think of one, maybe.
Oh, I thought you had two. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe that was someone else.
No, but I can think of another one. I got another one.
All right, yeah, you got a couple minutes, and then we're gonna get everyone in the box and run the second portion of the show.
All right. This one happened about 5 years ago.
Okay.
First time ever on a snowmobile, and I don't know anything about snowmobiles. My uncle wanted to take me out, and I'm out there, and we're going around. Never told me that I had to lean to turn.
Oh yeah, you got to lean on a turn, or else you're going flying.
We're going up the hill. I was doing pretty good the whole time. About the last hour, I'm going up the hill. I hit the gas, go around the turn. The sled didn't turn. I went right into a tree, hit my knee off the snowmobile, then hit my knee again off the tree when I hit it.
Oh my God, Casey. I feel like your name, Mr. Fix It, is because you need to be fixed up.
I didn't think too much of it. I had all the adrenaline rushing, so I got back on the snowmobile, and we get up to the top, and my uncle goes, "Well, I need to do something mine." And I said, "Okay." Well, I went out in the field, and I started doing donuts, doing figure eights, and I look over, I see him waving at me, "Come back." I come back, he goes, "You know your ski is halfway off the sled, right?"
Oh my God.
No. He goes, "Yeah." He pushes it down. I go back out and start doing the donuts again. He goes, "Maybe we should go home because your sled is broken." He goes, "Did you hit anything?" I said, "Yeah, I hit a tree." He goes, "You didn't tell me?" I said, "No."
So your sled was crooked?
Yeah.
Your ski was crooked? That's crazy. Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing. I'm glad that you're okay after all your wild adventures. Obviously, Mr. Fix It has been fixed up, guys, and he's here to share his stories with us today. Can I please have my other two guests request the box, guys? We are going to get into the fun portion of the show now, where we ease down and we have you guys answer an answer to a real life scenario situation, and whoever has the best answer, the chat will be voting on to say you are the winner of the show. What do you win? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing, other than the pride of saying you won the show. But where's my other two guests? Guys? Can I please get you, Papa Bear, to request the box? And can I please get Sunny to request the box, please? Guys, this is Mr. Fix It. Please hit him with a favorite. We are here. This is Heart Rate every Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we have an exhilarating talk show where we have featured guests come in and share their stories of near-death experiences, wild, crazy adventures, or anything that's happened to them in their life that gets your heart pumping. So please hit Mr. Fix It, Papa Bear Sings, and Sunny with a favorite. Hit myself with a favorite. Hit my awesome admins with a favorite. This is the best part of the show, guys. We do have a fade party at 5 o'clock, so in 20 minutes after the show, stick around. We got live DJs all night long. It's a good place to jump in, jump out, jump in the box, and hang out and get your faves on. Are y'all ready to hear what your scenario is that you got to answer? So this is the scenario portion. So I'm going to give you a real-life scenario. Y'all got to come up with an answer on what would you do to escape or deal or cope with this scenario. Now, here's the thing. You can be serious, but serious doesn't tend to win the crowd. You can be you can be joking and funny and goofy with it. That seems to be the way that the crowd usually likes. And or you can go the route of just being outrageous and aggressive on it. And I mean, hey, some people do that too. So I'm going to give you guys a scenario. Listen to it closely. and then come up with your answer. We're gonna go Mr. Fix-It first, then we're gonna go Sunny second, and then we're gonna go Papa Bear third. We're gonna go in the order backwards, okay?
Same scenario?
Same scenario for all three of y'all.
Okay.
Okay. Now Mr. Fix-It's got the benefit because he's going first, so Papa Bear's gonna
Right.
go, so, you know. Anyways, so here it is. You're at an amusement park. You choose to go on one of those crazy roller coasters, okay? As you're on the roller coaster and you're approaching a big loop-de-loop, upside down loop-de-loop, your seatbelt comes undone. Your bar comes off and it's loose. So you sitting on a roller coaster and you're about to go upside down and this thing's moving and it's boogieing along. What you gonna do? Because you can't stop that ride and you're about to approach this. What you gonna do? Your seatbelt's undone. And it's just you, it's not the whole ride. We about to see Jesus.
Are we under featured rules today?
We're under featured rules today, yes.
Okay. I just had to know.
This is being recorded. So yes, please keep it PG. But you could say like non-featured things, but keep them featured, you know what I'm saying? So you're on a roller coaster, guys. You're approaching a loop-de-loop to go upside down, and your whole bar seatbelt thing comes loose. And now you're sitting there and you got no safety. What do you do next? Mr. Fix-It, go ahead.
All right. I'm on the roller coaster. When that goes loose, I'm going to be sitting there thinking, I should have had a safety brake before I got on here.
You should have had a safety brake?
Yeah.
Okay.
It goes loose. I'm watching this loop come up. I'm going to be holding on to this thing for dear life, taking my belt off, trying to wrap it around there, trying to hold on to it. I'm going to be grabbing my daughter who's probably next to me and grabbing her belt, trying to wrap it onto her seat to hold my seat together. Hopefully this holds on. If it doesn't, I'm going to be a panic.
Yeah. So you're pulling all the belts from beside you and everything, the bars, and you're holding on for dear life and just hoping to make it.
Yep.
Okay. Good answer. Okay. Sonny, what you got? You approaching a loop-de-loop, your belt and safety gear comes undone on the roller coaster. What you got?
I'm going up on the roller coaster first off. I'm seeing that we're going up. See, I told you I didn't want to do this. Okay, get yourself together. Oh my God, no. Oh, it's not fastened anymore. Oh my God. Oh, see, I knew I should have went to the bathroom before I got on here. I told you. I'm just out. I'm probably gonna pass out after that.
You accepting defeat. You just gonna accept it. Yeah.
Huh?
You accepting defeat. You're passing out and accepting defeat, and you're probably done.
Yes, that's it.
She's literally up to the button. Y'all seen those videos where on YouTube where someone passes out and faints when they're on their rides?
Exactly, Papa Bear. Save me. I be praying.
You be praying. So she's going on a real ride today, okay? Mr. Fix-It's holding on for dear life, trying to protect himself and his daughter, and just holding on. He's trying to make it. I think Mr. Fix-It might be able to be strong enough. He seems like a hardworking man to hold on, so he gonna make it. Sonny, she gone. Papa Bear, what you got for us?
Okay, so in my scenario, this loop-de-loop is at a really super high level. It's like hundreds of feet up there. And I'm riding next to my best friend, and she's there. So I grab a hold of her because she's belted in, but then her belt snaps.
Oh, no.
Every man for himself.
We're both going down, and I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? And I take off her skirt. Sorry, Zell, but, you know, and I manufacture a parachute for both of us. And try and hold on, look down, and luckily there's a big, pond down there. I don't know where it came from. A giant buck next to it. I don't know where they came from either, and a bridge. And as they're going down, she miraculously takes out her camera and starts recording it so that we can, live stream this later.
Right?
And so then I'm just trying to guide the parachute skirt to the point where we land in the water. And she manages, she's an amazing person, to hold the phone up out of the water while I'm sitting there swimming and, holding her and keeping her above water. And we swim to the shore and we pet the giant buck and walk through the bridge and off we go.
The Sonny told me to come and look out for you.
Oh, man, that was a good answer. I mean, that was very detailed. You got off to safety. You're the only one that I know is perfectly safe because she got a skirt that works as a parachute, and the buck was there. I think the buck was there and gave you the sign to
Yes.
pull off her skirt. So is she standing there naked though? That's what I'm.
I got to be really clear. She's wearing safety shorts under that, and even though it acted like a parachute, it's not, because she's a petite person. So I got to be really clear for people that she's petite, but yet her skirt was magical in that it became like a parachute.
Okay.
So I'm not. So I've got to be really clear. Being really clear.
I'm
She's
just
not
gonna
fat.
scream and pray and.
So
That's
guys,
it.
we got 3 answers, y'all. This is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These are my awesome featured guests, Mr. Fix-It, Sunny, and Papa Bear Sings. Please hit them with a favorite. Hit myself with a favorite. Hit all the people you see in the chat with a favorite, because we're about to get 10 minutes away and get into a fave party. We got Top Badge DJ Vinny Vin coming up. We had our scenario-based that was a real-life scenario, by the way. The person, what they did is they held on like Mr. Fix-It, and they got to the next part, and then they jumped off the ride while it was still going.
Yeah.
They broke their leg, broke their arm, cracked their head, but they lived. So
We all think of what we might do when we on those rides.
they held on. They went around the loop. They held on tight enough, and then they jumped off when they had a chance because there was more coming. And they didn't stop the ride. They never stopped it in time to catch it because, I mean, sometimes you would never know. It was a malfunction. But that person ended up suing the amusement park. It was in the States. I forget which park it was. Suing the amusement park because they got injured, obviously, and that's not supposed to happen. And they ended up, they're filthy rich now. They're perfectly fine, and they got like tens of millions of dollars from it.
I'm going to the amusement park.
If only that could happen like that. But they did get in some serious damage, to their body. Okay, guys, time to vote in the chat. If y'all are here, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. So this was the scenario: amusement park, guys, on a roller coaster, seatbelt and everything comes undone. You got a loop-de-loop coming up. We only got my admin here is crazy. Everyone left. But anyways, don't worry about that. We gonna have some people. I know they're sitting in the background doing their thing. That's what everyone does. It's getting off work time. But it is Friday, y'all. So we got Mr. Fix-It is number 1. Okay. We got Papa Bear Sings. There's number 2. And we got Sunny is number 3. So those are the numbers you're going to vote. Right now, if y'all think Mr. Fix-It's grab the rope and hug on for dear life and safety was the best answer, if y'all think Papa Bear Sings was the best answer of just the magical moose or deer or whatever and singing skirt flying around, I don't even know. He's getting women naked, his best friend's naked, flying through the eye. I don't know, going in the park. Anyways, and then we got Sunny. We got Sunny that I don't know why all I can think about is dead bodies and deer. And I don't even know for some
See, I
reason.
should have told you the funny story.
She got me all spooked out, but we got Sunny that says she just gonna suck it up and die, pretty much.
I'm just gonna pray and be gone.
She going flying, yo. So
I'm gonna hold on, but I'm 60 and not that strong. I wouldn't make it.
all right, guys. So we got 1 for Mr. Fix-It, 2 for Papa Bear Sings, and 3 for Sunny. Who's gonna vote?
I'm
Let's go.
just
Time to vote.
praying.
We got a 1. I got 2 1s. I got a 2. Come on now. Who's voting? I see y'all in here commenting, but you ain't voting. Poppy 2. Okay, I got 2 2s, 2 1s. Come on, who's the tiebreaker? Y'all can vote too, by the way. You can vote for yourself or for someone else.
I'm not voting.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, Mr. Fix-It's voting for Sunny. Okay. Papa Bear's voting for himself.
So we're
Okay,
still at a tie.
We still have a no. We don't. We still have a tie. No, you voted for yourself. That breaks the tie. We got the winner is Papa Bear Sings. Okay.
Oh.
Yes. So I was close. It was close.
I'll be better prepared next time. I didn't know about this part.
Yeah, this part's fun. This is just a fun. You win a little mushroom in a hand. Okay, good for you.
Your rubber ducky vote. Sure.
Guys, this is Heart Rate. I'm your host, Ace Marsh. These are my 3 awesome guests. Thank you guys for being here today. Really appreciate y'all. I hope you had fun. I'm definitely going to have you back when there's a lot more action as we get featured, because it will bring a lot of attention, as y'all know, especially Sunny has a featured show. This is episode number 17, so we've definitely been rocking and rolling and earned that featured spot. So I'm excited to have you guys back when it is featured. We're going to end a little early. Actually, it probably won't, but it might be a couple minutes early. But before that, guys, if I can just simply have you guys run through any events that you got coming up, when you're going to be streaming next, auction, show, the whole 9 yards. Tell everyone, do your plugs. This is your chance to promote yourself. Mr. Fix-It, go ahead.
All right. Like I said, I'm trying to get a show featured on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Called Pistons Corner. Other than that, I do have a auction coming up on May the 4th for the nerd auction for Jubilee.
Okay.
And I have a Battle Royale May 23rd for Lefty.
Nice. Awesome. Guys, you heard it here, so go check out Mr. Fix-It. You're a daily streamer, right?
Yes, I am. I've been here for 7 years, so.
There you go, guys. Hit him with a fave. Go check him out. He knows what he's doing. He's been around the block, okay? Thank you for being here, Mr. Fix-It. I really appreciate you coming and share your story and have some fun with us, man. So definitely have you back in the future. If y'all have your own shows, you guys want me on your show, I always say I will repay that favor. If you came on my show, I'll come on yours. So 100%. But I'm not taking show requests right now from anyone else that's in here, okay?
Right?
I've been on too many shows. But y'all get that, you get that benefit. Sonny, why don't you tell us about what you got coming up?
The main thing I have coming up is I am actually, since we were one, you know, and we got the divorce, but we still family, you know, we still sisters, brothers, aunties, cousins, and stuff. So I have this auction that I decided to do called Wigging Out, where you can grab a wig, a funny, a serious, a sexy, or whatever wig, and get you an outfit and a song to match, because it's something I've been wanting to do. Instead of doing New Year's resolutions, is how you're walking through 2024. So you grab your wig and get your song or whatever and get your walk. That's what the auction is. So it's wigging out, is how you walking through 2024, what your mood is. So I'm actually doing it same day, both apps. So it's on May 18th. Over here, it's from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And then it's on the other side from 9 to 10:30 Eastern. So if anybody is interested in putting on a head wrap, a funny wig, a crazy wig, just hit me up in the DMs and I'll get you a slot. And Angel Eyes is the one, if y'all see on Instagram, all these beautiful flyers I've been putting out lately. Angel Eyes is doing those, and she's doing first flyer free. So if you have an event coming up or something, you know, hit her up. She's tagged on pretty much all of the flyers, and her name is on there too. So yeah, but Wigging Out is on the 18th, 7 to 8:30 over here, 9 to 10:30 over there.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, guys, you heard it here. I think Papa Bear is interested. He said,
yeah, we got to kind of start doing stuff, not being so separated, you know? And
yeah, I like that. And I got to go talk to POF. I am initially from POF. I tried to stay there after the split full time. It didn't work out for me over there. It was really tough to get views and stuff like that. But I think I'm going to talk to them and see if I can maybe claim a royal badge over there. And I think that will help get some.
I am up for my badge over there too. So
yeah,
I'm up for my badge over there too.
Y'all are applying for your badges here. Let everyone know that, so people can support you on your 250K weeklies and just have an ear to it, you know, and make sure they can still, you know, shout out your name when it's the rundown and things like that. So It's important, guys, having support when you're going for your goals and letting people know about your goals. They can support you on that.
Exactly.
Sonny, thank you guys. You heard it here, so go check it out. If she's got an auction coming up, if you want to be in there. Papa Bear, what you got going on?
I got Groovy's game show in about 7 hours, something like that. And from now, and then I got my physical therapy on Monday. No, that's the wrong thing. Sorry, never mind.
Me and you both, Papa Bear.
I think I'm going to be on Spotlight with Angel on Tuesday night. I got to get confirmation on that. Doing a lot of stuff on people. I'm actually started on POF. And then when, you know, the split happened, Meet Me matched, and I chose to stay, you know, come over to Meet Me primarily because POF isn't allowed in the Philippines. And I'm kind of fond of the Philippines. I got a lot of Filipino friends and audience members, and it was like, yeah, we got to focus where my, you know, my friends
some of the people in my family are in Philippines and they can't stream over there. So I come over here to check on them.
Okay, well, I mean, it's, you know what? It's nice that you can do both. Like, I even tried when I came over here to do dual streaming with POF and this, but I just felt like I was being disrespectful to my viewers because I was having different conversations and people were like, "What?"
It's confusing.
So I said, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that." But now that I kind of accomplished my goal of top badge on here, I feel like I got a little more spare time. I'm not chasing these massive numbers
Exactly. Because you know what I did once, I was trying to make sure a couple weeks ago, I was doing that and I streamed over here a couple of days and then the next week contest came up and it was, oh dang, you put those hours in on the other side, not over here. So I didn't qualify for the contest last week because I had put time in over here. And I was like, no, but I did. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, you was on the other side. You was on the other side. So it can get confusing too. Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, let's just hello. Let's just keep it positive and try to rock it both. And if anyone can support each other on both sides, make sure you guys favorite each other on both because it is a different favorite. So go check people out. Even if you guys just go to POF and jump in people's stream and say hello here and there, it does support people on both sides. That's support as well.
I still come over here and I visit, you know, when I see and whoever is on at the time that I know, I'll go in and say, just come in to say hello, let you know I didn't forget about you, kind of thing.
Yeah. And over there, 9 p.m. on Thursdays, I help out with Mr. Known. Has a musical or a talent open mic.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, featured show over there. So
over there. Okay, cool. Yeah.
And I'm gonna get ready to leave y'all because my featured show on the other side starts at 6. So I need to go get prepped. So if anybody want to see some pineapple Caribbean shrimp and some Caesar salad or something like whatever I feel like eating today, that's what we cooking today.
Oh, I love it, guys. Go check out Sunny's show. Before you guys go,
thank you. Let me know when you need me.
Before everyone jumps out of here, guys, we do have a fave party starting. No, you can go. Go ahead, Sonny.
Oh.
Everybody but Sonny jumps out of here. And
we do have a fave party starting right now. We got Top Badge, Vinny Vin coming in to start DJing for the next 2 hours. So it's a fave for fave. So get your statements ready. Put it in the chat, fave for fave. We're going to get that started. I have a battle royale coming up, 2 of them. One of them is Chronic Chris's. It's the battle of all the people that were in his battle royales last year, but came in second place. I was a runner-up in the finals, so this is my chance to try to win. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Shout out to the top 3 gifters of the stream. My beautiful girl, Pocahontas, Devoted Father, and Flirty Danny. And shout out to my 3 guests. I also have Missy, Top Badge Missy's battle royale coming up, guys, which is a huge deal for me because it's the biggest event I've ever been a part of. I'm going up against all the big people in the world. It is a 5s battle, so it's not a crazy amount to support it. So if y'all can be there on May 16th and support your boy, that would be awesome. I'm going up against Sanders from MSL, I believe. So it'll be a tough battle for sure, but we're gonna have some fun with it. Yeah, absolutely. It's all for fun anyways, guys. Other than that, I got my show, every Friday at 4 p.m. The fave party that runs directly after is Vinny here. He should be here soon. Other than that, guys, I appreciate y'all for being on the show and shout out to you. Y'all are welcome to hang up. Vinny is here. Hey, Alexa, turn alarm off. Yeah, no worries, guys. Have a blessed day, guys. Hit it with a fave. Let's go. Y'all are welcome to come jump back in once I get the DJ in if you want to hang out for the fave party. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. Let's go. Fave party time, baby. Came to roast my boy. Came to roast your boy. Who's that?
I would to say that, I'm also in that 5s battle. So all of your people can come to my stream. I'll be for you. Every 5 matters. And